Yo, what up, people? Smithstone motherfucking are here today, of course, to give you guys Kill la Kill episode 4 motherfucking review. And I'm gonna tell you this right off the bat. This fucking review, oh my, this fucking episode, not this fucking episode. Oh my god, like, I did not see it coming. Like, who could see this shit come? Oh my god. There were some things I saw coming, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But first off, you know how we're going to start this. This episode is going to start a little bit different, this review. Basically, we're going to play a game. And no, not one of those games where I stalk you and then I kidnap you and then I make you play one of those Jigsaw fucking games and like, yeah, you got to overcome this addiction or this. No, none of that. Jigsaw is the shit, but still, no, I'm not doing that. We're going to play a nice, simple game. It's called Spot the Difference. So very soon, I'm going to show you 2 images. The 2 images are somewhat similar, yet somewhat different. Aside for, of course, the placing of the name that I usually do on all my on all my fucking like photos and shit, most of them anyway. And the thing about it is, I want you guys to personally tell me down below in the comments how many you found. There are a certain number of differences between these pictures, and if you can find all of them, that'll be really interesting. Smith's and motherfucking R. Start it. Fuck it. Why not? So let me know how many you guys found. And there are a couple, but there aren't like a mad amount. No. It's somewhat simple. I kept it at a good number, and I want to know how many you guys found. So just comment down below how many you guys found. And within a couple days, or maybe next week when the next episode comes out, I'll tell you how many I actually edited in there. And there's actually one that wasn't edited in there. So little hint, fuck it, why not? And now let's get on with the review. So basically, this review is about this like no late day. And basically, they wake up at 4 a.m. after fucking oh my god, fucking Raikou. She has this dream about fucking about fresh blood like getting like ripped up and shit. And she wakes up and he's actually being washed by Mako's fucking mom. And the thing about it is, like this dude just like fresh blood. This dude is just mad screaming like, ah, help me. She's like, no, let me do it. Like, no, I'm doing this. Like, just rubbing it hard. And the dude just screaming in pain. And basically, they have to catch no late day, which basically 4 a.m. they wake up and they have to go through late. Well, basically, fuck it. They continue on throughout the part, and basically, no late day is, in the simplest form, if you get late, you get expelled in your family and you get kicked off the fucking mountain. There you go. It's actually pretty simple. And they gotta go through a series of obstacles in order to make it to school. And they have apparently like, well, they woke up at 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna assume since school starts at 8:30, maybe like 4 hours. Yeah, let's say 4 hours. Cause yeah, it would took a time, even in crowd surfing. The fucking crowd surfing. It would have took some time to get there, maybe like 30 minutes, and then basically head to the disciplinary committee, that big ass motherfucker 3-star dude. Basically, he lays down exactly what's happening, and there's like this little scene where my spot the difference came from, where basically Mako is defending pajamas and shit like that. But well, I might talk about that a little bit later. But the thing about this though is, basically, there are all these fucking obstacles, and they show it, and it just emerges from the fucking mountain, and they're just like mad spikes and like fucking tigers and cages, and for some odd reason there was like this, you know, that machine, that fucking ride in like county fairs and shit like that, and festivals and all that shit, the fucking thing with the cups that spin around and then also spin around, like, oh, they had one of those. I'm like, really? Like, fuck it. And so they proceed on, they walking up, everybody's running, then fucking, yeah, fucking slide down, everybody gets in a giant pile up, except for Raikou and Mako, because Raikou stuck her fucking scissor in the ground to catch them. They get up to the top, and this is where they meet this character. I don't remember her fucking name, so I don't care. Fuck it. But basically, she has a broken arm. And the thing about it is, the second I saw her, I was like, oh my, this bitch right here. I have a feeling that she's just like playing them. And we'll get on to that a little bit later, But I'm like, oh my, yeah, this. I have a feeling because the way that she was doing it, like, when they're like, okay, we'll leave you to be then. And she's like, no, no, the pain. When after I heard that, my suspicions were correct, and I was thinking like, yeah, maybe she's gonna like turn on them or some point. But I doubted that. I was like, maybe she's using them to get up to the top of the mountain because she's actually a strong person. And so they're going through all these obstacles. There's like this fucking loop-de-loop of death, like some Sonic fucking yeah, like legit. And since she doesn't have her fucking suit because it's still being washed and is being brought to her by Mako's dad, which I'll get to in a minute, they have to like basically climb around this, and there are like people trying right now. They're horribly failing, like legit. They're 0 stars, bro. They don't got no powers. They're just regular people. That would be hard as shit to do a loop-de-loop while running. Fuck that. My ass would have been done. My ass would have been out this academy. I can't run on a fucking wall upside. Not you. You can, technically speaking, do it if you have a fast enough vehicle, but no, not at foot speed. No, fuck that. I believe you had to go like 50 or 60 miles, or like, yeah, I believe it was like between like 40 and 60. I'm not exactly sure, but you have to be going at a pretty high speed in order, and you have to keep your momentum up and shit like that. And you can't do that while running, especially the second you hit upside down, your ass is gonna fall. So it was a pretty nice trap. And as they're going across it, they're like hanging on to these fucking like metal spikes, and they're just holding on. And then the girl with the broken arm, she's like, I can't hang on anymore, and she falls down. But she grabs her sweatpants and pulls them down. And just then, Mako's father and the son and the dog, because they're in a little family road trip, decide to take, to give her a suit. And they just see her thumbnail, by the way. I know. I added a heart. I didn't have to, but I felt like, fuck it, troll, fuck it. I felt like doing it. It was something fun. Anyway, so they're driving by. They look, fucking blood everywhere. Like legit. And she doesn't even see him either. She's like, she has no idea that they actually fucking like just went off the fucking road. Like they were gonna give her the suit, then they fucking crash into this other car. Father's done, so he gives it to the son and the dog to proceed with the mission to give her back her suit. And yes, I thumbnailed it. And yes, I didn't have to add that fucking heart in that somewhat censor bar. I could have just left it as it was, but I said, fuck it, why not? I'm bored. Let's do a little bit of minor editing that isn't really editing at all. Because fuck it. And then, from there, we proceed on. I'm assuming that they went through a couple more traps off camera. But then basically, they get to this fucking minefield. And in this minefield, like, there's this armored 1-star, like, it's full of 1-star members, they're all in it, and they're in this armored bus, and they're just going through this fucking minefield, blowing up, ain't doing shit. And then they see him, and they're like, get out of here, Raiko, nigga done. They steal the bitch, and as they're going down, you just see this woman, and she's just breastfeeding a baby in one hand, and she has this giant-ass fucking army phone in the other, and she's like, yeah, they just stole a 1-star armored bus. Yep, eliminate with extreme prejudice? Okay, and she just drops the phone and pulls out a fucking Tommy. I'm like, bitch, you got a baby. And she's like, yeah. She starts shooting. And then mad people from like all these areas just start laying down fire. The funniest of which was the first one, the first RPG and the first actual like person that we would see if we looked at the left when this first started. And there's this old ass ladies. And one of them has like a fucking like, it looked like a mounted chain gun. And they're just fucking like open firing on this shit. And then you got this other old lady that pulls out an RPG and just fires it. It's hilarious. Why the... And then we get a somewhat good part. Basically, they're like, okay, activate, their offense. And Mako, she's sitting in the middle bus. All of a sudden, it just starts to raise this fucking chain gun. And I was like, oh my god. And she gets on it, and she just starts fucking spraying. Oh my god. That was my favorite scene, because she was just going mad crazy. Like, ah! She was having so much fun. She's like, I'm feeling so good. Just mad destroying buildings and shit. It's like, yeah. It was hilarious. It really was. And then these people start shooting like fucking RPGs at him, so they have to bring her down. But she's still firing. She's like, "Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is going crazy. Just mad shooting at these people with like this fucking chain gun, like legit." And they go down, and also everybody sucks down. She keeps on firing, and it pulls off the entire top. And I was like, "Oh my god!" Then she's like, Mako. She just says like, "Now we can see better." What the? I swear to God, I'm going off a little bit sidetracked right now, but like, for instance, in the very beginning of this episode, this anime is just so like crazy. It's like you just see mad drones of people from the slums just like legit just walking towards the school, and they're just like surfing on these fucking Mako. And like apparently, during the scene where basically this dude was explaining all the 3-star motherfucker, the head of the disciplinary committee, basically when he's describing all, he's like, "Yeah, I sleep in the nude because Mako's defending her for, wearing pajamas and all that." And that's, of course, where the spot the difference came from. But it was, like, mad funny. Like, there's just so much shit. And also, while this is happening, the kid is on his way. Fucking, yeah, panty shot. He sees the front. Blood. Fucking rolls off the fucking road again, just like his dad, hits a fucking car, apparently smashes the shit out of it with a bike, and then he's like, he's down. And so he gives the task to the dog. And so now the dog's chasing after her. And then they get past like all the armored, they get past the area with all these people shooting at him with the armor bus and all that. They get past that, and they're heading up to the school. And this is where stuff gets like crazy. Like, what? Like, I was right. Like, yo. It turns out that basically, dog is running towards her. The girl with the broken arm fucking slips, and they pulls down her fucking shorts or pajamas, bottoms, and this dog like and this dog just starts doing mad spins and shit on his own blood. Just fucking like what is it? Just fucking hydroplaning. If you know what a car is, if you ever took a driving test, you know what hydroplaning is. This dude is literally hydroplaning over the fucking ground with his blood. I'm just like, and doing spins around and shit. Then basically the girl with the broken arm turns out to be evil. She happens to be the one that created all these traps. And before I got to mention anything else, yo, I just remember this fucking scene of before they're entering it, when they show the fucking like the aftermath of like all these people, and you just see like all these spikes and shit, and they're just mad dead people. I'm just like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, they're just mad dead people all throughout the trail, and there's like this group of dead people that have given up, and so they're like taking role in like this abandoned place to try and make themselves feel better for getting kicked out of their house and all of that, and along with their family too, most likely. So it's kind of fucked up. Basically, she steals this fucking suit. She's like, "Oh yes, I'm gonna put it on now," and she just goes, and you just see Rico's face, and she's like, "You know how long it took me to master that? There's no way in that." She just instantly like, "Yeah," and the funniest part, was just like this dude was like, the fucking Suit Fresh Blood. He was just like, "I'm sorry, but she has no shame." And I was like, oh my god. Then basically she's about to fight her. The suit like stops her from moving. And then you just see fucking Rico's face, and she's about to fuck her up. Like, oh hell no. You mashed that shit like that? It took me so long? Oh no, fuck that. She's about to fuck her up. Then she's like, oh, I give up, and I give up. Eventually she gets the suit back, and then she goes all crazy again, like, presses a button, the fucking walls collapse, and it turns out that they're on a giant-ass platform, like, on a fucking highway. And they're just going backwards. Because apparently she's the trap master. She makes all these traps, and she saw Rico, and she's like, this is my chance to get on top. Basically, she, using the suit, wants to become over fucking, Satsuki. She wants to become over her, and we find out a little bit more information. Which is basically that we got the no stars, the 1 stars, the 2 stars, the 3 stars, everything we knew. Then we have Sayuki, or Satsuki. But in between her, apparently she has 4 very powerful generals that we haven't even seen or heard of yet, until now. Or at least I believe we have it. And apparently they're right under her, and then she wants to be on the top. And no, she fucking is like, don't whip my ass, please, and all that. And then this is when basically it's going down. She fucking parachutes off, like, yeah, I got away with it. They go to the very bottom, and they're like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? She puts on the suit. It's like, oh my god. Mako's like, oh my god, what's that? Oh my god, this is the thing that, the higher class people use. It's a one-way ticket straight there, non-stop. Like, it doesn't stop at all, straight to the school. And so, with little motivation, they go full speed ahead towards the school. And you just see this scene. Oh my, and this chick, she just thought she got away and all that. Like, yeah, I'll just bide my time. And then the fucking head of the disciplinary committee. This dude's like, you're caught, bitch. I caught your ass. It's like you're expelled. And so now she fucking lost. She's out of school. We might see her again in the future, but who knows? Who knows? Most likely we will. Because it looks like it might bring back characters. Who knows? Who knows? And then basically they take this, they cut the fucking rope. And I want to do another spot the difference. I really, really did. With this scene. Because basically they cut the fucking rope and they go flying towards the building. And this dude, this motherfucker, this dude is taking roll call. And he's like, yeah, here. And then the fucking thing just smashes in. And you see all these students just go flying into the wall. And you don't know if they're dead or not. Because they ain't moving. And it's like, oh my god, man. Really? And then they just sit down like, here, and Mako's fucking sleeping, and it's the end of the episode. And you know what? I'm really digging this. Oh, 9.1 out of 10. Fucking, it was a great episode. Oh yes, oh yes. It had so many small things that you wouldn't really catch. Like, for instance, part where Mako, when she was defending the pajamas, and they were explaining this entire event. How many of you guys noticed that Mako had a mini Mako in her mouth while she was talking for a couple of seconds? Like, that's the type of stuff you gotta look for. That's why I might do the differences a lot more, because I don't know, it's kind of fun. I mean, yes, I added a couple of my own, but there was a slight difference that I caught, and I was like, I wonder how many people notice that. Like, and so, yes, there will possibly be more in the future, and I want to know how many you guys found. And next week, when the next episode comes out, I'll post a number in the comments down below, or maybe in a couple days. We'll see, we'll see. So with that being said, Smith to my fucking R. Peace the fuck